Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. My dear learners, I welcome you to English Grade 7 video lessons. I'm your instructor Zia Hamid. Now, my dear learners, we are on Unit 5. Let's begin by reading our today's students' learning outcome. Now, this is our lecture number 6 with the competency of reading and critical thinking. And our SLOs are basically two SLOs merged into one. They are relatable. Let's read them. First one is, guess the meaning of the word and phrases in the text. So you need to guess the meaning of the word and phrases and those words which you are not familiar with. So you have to make a guess of that meaning of words and phrases. And then you have to compare with the dictionary meaning to understand the contextual meaning. Now, we have two kinds of meanings over here: dictionary meaning and contextual meaning. Yes, they are different. We need to see that how do we compare them and what is the difference between these two. Now, the next part of the students' learning outcome is you have to read and view a variety of reading age appropriate and high interest books. Now, those will be your personal recounts, for example, diary entries or biographies. Now here, my dear learners, as you know, if you have read the chapter, this chapter, Empowered Women, Nation Builders, this is all about biographies. Biographies of different women are actually combined and put together in the chapter. So we will be specifically seeing what are biographies and how we can read them. Now, let's move on. Here you can see a vertical linkage, my dear learners. Now let's begin by doing a very quick and easy brainstorming session. Now this is to storm your brains a little bit. So be prepared and ready to answer this question. You have to think of an example of a word or phrase that has a different meaning depending on the context. So think about a word, and that word should be having different meanings. Now, can you come up with such words? You can pause the video, think about it, think that how the dictionary meaning, the meaning that you can find in the dictionary and the contextual meaning will be different. Good. Now, let's see. Now, turn off the light before you leave. Now here, the word light, if you look at the dictionary meaning, light means, which is a source of illumination, a source of power through which you can light up the room and you can see. Now, in the second sentence, that light word is having a different meaning. She is light on her feet. Light doesn't mean the light the same way like the upper sentence. It means it is talking about being very agile or nimble. She's light on her feet. She's quick. She's fast. She's not heavy weighted. She's quick. So you can say that. Now the word light has different meanings. If you look at the contextual meaning, if you look at first the dictionary meaning, you can find source of illumination. But if you are reading a sentence, if you're reading a passage and you come up with the word light, but if you look at the whole context, the first and the last part, the whole surrounding of the sentence, you will be thinking that the meaning of light will be different here. Now here, the meaning of light will be a contextual meaning. We have to look at the context. And my dear learners, you already know about the context. It is the surrounding words of that one word that we are looking the meaning for. So this is how the word light can be used in two different ways. Now, can you think up of more words? You can make a list of them and talk about it with your teacher and fellows. Now, what is contextual meaning? Now, the word contextual is coming from the word context. And in the previous lesson, we have seen that context is the surrounding of the word through which we come to know about the meaning of that word. So let's see. Let's revise the definition. Context, it refers to the surrounding information that helps us understand the meaning of a word or phrase. Let's say if you are reading a story or you are reading an article or your book lesson, you can find a difficult and unfamiliar word. Now, in order to find that meaning of that unfamiliar word, you have to read the whole sentence. You have to read the whole paragraph. This is what we call the context. The surrounding of that word will be the context, and that meaning will be a contextual meaning. It's depending upon the context of the whole text. Now, contextual meaning is when a word's meaning changes based on where it is used. So it changes on the base of where it is used. If it is used in different way, it will mean something else. It's like how the word run can mean different things. For example, a phrase run to the store or run for president. Now, my dear learners, you can see run to the store, running to the store, and running for president. The word run here means two different things. Running to the store means walking quickly, walking in a fast pace to the store. And running for president means a person is standing on elections to be elected as a president. So in that sense, the word running will be actually being a candidate of the presidency and of the elections. So same word run, but having different meanings. Now this is first, running is running quickly, fastly, moving your feet quickly. This is just your dictionary meaning, your denotative meaning. But your contextual meaning is that you are actually standing for something. You are actually being a part of that election series. You are a candidate of the presidency, the campaign. So that's why we can say that here the run is your contextual meaning. Now, what's a dictionary meaning? We learned about contextual meaning. Now, dictionary meaning is the meaning of the word that you find in a dictionary. Now, this is without any context. Let's see. It is the basic or general definition of a word. It's the meaning you find when you look up a word in a dictionary. And this meaning is usually the same no matter where the word is used. Now, the meaning will be the same. It has no contextual detail, no contextual touch in it. It is just the same meaning in every situation. Now, my dear learners, here you can see some exemplary phrases. We can see that how the dictionary meaning and the contextual meanings are different, because we are also talking about phrases in our students' learning outcome. It says, spill the beans. Now, if you look at the dictionary meaning, it means to spill beans refers to literally act of spilling beans. Somebody is spilling the beans all over the floor. But the contextual meaning is to reveal a secret or hidden information. Now, if somebody is in a function, in a party, is saying, don't spill the beans about the surprise party. Now, don't spill the beans, this phrase here means don't tell the secret about the surprise party. Now, but if you are taking a look at the dictionary meaning, it just means that somebody is accidentally or deliberately spilled the beans all over the place. But when we are talking about it in a different situation, it means a totally different thing. Now let's talk about biographies. We are talking about reading a variety of different recounts, for example, your diary entries and your biographies. We are talking about biographies. It's made up of two words, Bio and graphy. Bio means of a person and graphy is the account of that person. So a person's life written so that you can understand it and you can know about that person is the biography of that person. It is an account of someone's life written by someone else. Now, if the biography is written by the person itself, him or herself, then that would be autobiography. Here you can see Stanley Wolpert's biography on Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. It's called Jinnah. And here Nelson Mandela's Long Walk of Freedom. Here are some more biographies that you must read. It is recommended for you as a reader that you must read these. And then, now this task that is taken from your text, you have to locate the word extensively in the dictionary and compare this meaning with its contextual meaning. And compare them both, how the both words are different. You can watch this simulation link later on to learn more about different kind of meanings and also about differentiating between them. Now again, you can do that classroom activity that was part of your text, and for your worksheet you have to pick any person, any historical figure, any famous contemporary or historical person, and then write about them, search about them and make their biography. My dear learners, for your homework you have to write the contextual meaning of these following words and phrases and compare them with the meaning given in the dictionary. So you will be needing a dictionary. You can either take an online dictionary or a printed dictionary in the print form and do this homework. At the end, all these resources are available for your help and understanding. Thank you for listening, and I hope that we have achieved our students' learning outcome about finding meanings of different words and phrases and then differentiating between your contextual and dictionary meaning. We also talked about biographies and we also recommended some biographies to you for your better understanding. And we followed we then followed by different activities and homeworks. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I'll see you in the next video lesson. Allah Hafiz.